Hi guys, this is Clay Chevy's again, and shooting the second video. Sorry it took so long. Been working hard at work and had a bout of the flu, so haven't been doing too much on my models. So let me update you with what I got. First of all, I primered both the Hawaiian and the Chitown Hustler. Both of them require a lot of work, especially on the inside, as they both have a lot of injector pin marks, you know, the little circles everywhere. One of the tools that I found reading Model Car Magazine, an article written by Scott Comer, talks about using these battery operated kids toothbrushes. And this one I bought for $1 at the Dollar Tree store. Has a good lateral movement. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You turn it on, it just bounces back and forth, you know. You can hear it, so not bad for $1. Basically what you got to do is cut all the bristles off, and then I use double-sided sticky tape to glue a piece of sandpaper on the back of it. Then I found this one at a regular store, and it's made by Arm & Hammer, and it's a spin brush. And the front of the spin brush, it has two heads on it. It has one that turns and has one that's fixed. Well, I took a knife and just pried the fixed one off, so I just have the rounded one. And again, battery operated, works really good. I don't know if you can see this, but it spins. So makes it really easy to sand in those little tight spots, you know. It's hard to get your fingers in. So these seem to work pretty good, you know. I like Scott's idea, and it worked good for me. Now, the reason why I'm taking so much care to sand these is because most funny cars, they were fiberglass bodies, and at the races and whatnot, they were propped up so the driver could get in and out, and you'd see all the frame and the engine and everything else. And if you don't get rid of all these marks, people are going to be able to see them. One of the things about the Revell kits is they don't talk about painting the inside of it. But if you look online at many of the images from both the Chitown Hustler and the Hawaiian, the inside was painted a flat black, and the only thing that stands out are all the aluminum panels that are used to protect the driver from the engine gases and exhaust and everything, and it's basically section off the car. So in the Hawaiian, I got it primered, painted the inside flat black, and shot the outside with Tester's Star Spangled Blue number 1843. Can's kind of deformed because basically what I do is, like most painters, I set it in a bottle actually of hot water, and I get the hot water from our incinerator, and I set the can in it and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes while I'm setting up the paint stand and everything, and makes it flow really nice. So I kind of like that. Reference materials, again, you go online, you can find photos, and these are black and whites because I printed out. I hate using all my color in my color printer, but I printed black and white pictures. I have the colors pictures saved on my hard drive, my computer, so I can look at it at any time. And I'm basically looking at all the AM fittings, the throttle, fuel lines, everything like that, and then the fuel. Here you got the oil filters and whatnot. Again, looking how everything's wired gives you a good insight. For the AM fittings, I spent some time researching on how to do that, and I found another article written by a guy who goes by the handle of Proosen, Proosen, and it was on automotive forums, and he posted it back in 2004, and it's really good. It talks about how he uses coax cable, because if you notice, you peel back the black insulation on the coax, and you'll have the braided shielding in the inside, and it has a stiff wire on the outside, or buried further inside the silicone. So it's perfect for AN fittings and fuel lines. And then you basically just use .03 hex rod, and you cut it, and you can make the actual aluminum fittings, you know, the nuts and whatnot on the AN fittings themselves. So I'm going to try that as soon as I get a chance. Basically got the engines and the cockpits all primered up. This is for the Chitown Hustler, and this one is for the Hawaiian. I'm at the point where I can paint the aluminum parts and the tranny, and then the steel parts of the block and whatnot, and then go ahead and detail the fans and all the belts and everything else. Actually, this is not for the Chitown. That's for another car. But you see the blower belts and everything else. And then once that's all painted up, then I'll start gluing on the chrome valve covers, the blower, and everything else. What else do I got? Many of you are looking for, you know, little stirring machines. Micromark sells one for about 10, 11 or 12 bucks, I think. I was with my wife shopping at IKEA, and like most guys, you know, I'm staring out in the la-la land while she's shopping, and I happened to be walking through where they have all their coffee stuff, and this, believe it or not, is a stir for your lattes and whatnot to help whip up the milk and the foam. And believe it or not, I only paid $2.50 for it. So I as you can see, it's still on the backing. I haven't used it yet. Gonna have to try it out. I may have to change the end because it's got some kind of wire thing on here, and maybe I just solder on a little blade or something to help break up the paint, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. I shared that with all the guys at the Tacoma Green Dragons. They're our local IPMS club, and hi guys, just want to say hi, and starting to learn a lot from those guys. A lot of older guys, more veteran model builders than me. Getting a lot of information off YouTube, especially from my hero, Dr. Cranky. Virgil, how you doing? Love him, and love all the information he puts out. And then watching other guys like Classic Plastic and Joe the Modeler and Fast Jimmy. Watch a bunch of guys trying to pick up little hints and tips. So for you guys, hope I can help spread the good news about our hobby and give you some tips, and go ahead and comment. Thanks a lot. This is Clay Chevy signing out. Enjoy the video.